So I answered this one on my Instagram, but I will answer it now again. So some guy wrote, girls should focus more on only pans in the kitchen rather than only fans in their bed. So he's saying girls should focus in the kitchen and learn how to cook and do all this stuff rather than just showing their tits on OnlyFans.
Who is this guy?
I don't know who he is. But like I said, when I responded on Instagram, I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with what other girls are doing. Like, why, if you're a dude, like, why are you mad if this girl's showing her tits? Like, I said, it's 2020. Every girl has sent a titty pic. As soon as cameras were available on phones, it was the end of that, right? So like, nobody cares if they leak. Nobody does anything. Like, if you can make $5,000 a month or $2,000 a month or 10 or 20 or 50 showing a little tit or ass, why should that bother anyone? Right?
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with it. Like,
there really is.
It is. Look, it's like, look,
it's safer than prostitution.
It's safer than prostitution and stripping. A lot of them don't even show full nudity.
Low overhead.
No overhead.
No overhead. They're doing it from work. They can actually write off their rent. You know what I mean?
So like, and I always say this, do what you can with what you got. It's like me. I've got some money and I've got some cars. I use those to leverage other opportunities. That's what I do. With my cars bring me infinite opportunities, so I use them. Right now, if you're a girl and you have no job and you need to make some money and you got 20,000 followers, like on Instagram or whatever, just use it. If that's what you want. If you're not shy, go for it. Because there's nothing wrong with tits. The female body.
How do you think we got here?
Via fucking.
Fucking and sucking.
Two people fucked and they created us.
Yes.
Right? Sex and nudity, like it's we've all become pretty much desensitized to it. So now the greatest sensation is seeing someone you follow who you would never normally see naked. You can see them for $8 a month. Sign me up, right? Fuck it. Everybody wins. The guy wins. It's like, and another person, she messaged me because she liked what I said on Instagram. And she's like, yeah, everyone shits on people who are porn actors, porn stars, but they all watch porn all day. Like not all day long, but like once a day. They're watching their porn, but they will shit on you if you're a porn star.
Because I think
which is contradictory, obviously.
Well, I think it comes from a lack of self-awareness again.
Yeah.
Because someone is using their filter. It's like they don't want to be a porn star because they're worried about what their direct community would think about them. So that's what they're projecting. But fuck it. It's like there's an unlimited demand for titties and ass of all varieties.
Like, yeah.
And if you have a fan base and you are not shy,
go for it.
God bless you.
Yeah, have a great time. Like, even celebrities are doing that. What is it, like the rapper Tyga, or who was the highest paid one? There's Bella Thorne. She made like 10 million last month just from OnlyFans.
She doesn't even do nudes, right?
I don't even think there was Nip. I think Cardi B, who was putting some nudity, made even more than that, I think. I don't know. Like, nobody cares. Like, a tit is a tit.
Really, nobody cares.
It doesn't matter.
Like, what do you want to be, a politician?
It's mothers and fathers of these people who care. And whatever, like, it is what it is. Like,
but all these people like who do make it, like Cardi B or Bella Thorne or these people, only got to where they got because they fucking don't care.
They did whatever they had to do.
And they were put in situations, I guess, where they had to survive.
Yeah, look, like, I don't support Cardi B and I don't like anything that she says, but she did what she had to do. As ratchet as she is, she didn't give a fuck what anyone cared about, what anyone said. She just did it. And look, you never know. Look, if someone tells you, like, okay, I show my tits on OnlyFans and I'm making $15,000 a month. And she's putting that money away and she does it for 2 years. She's got a couple $100,000 saved up and she can use that couple $100,000 to put investments.
Real estate, whatever.
Real estate, businesses, whatever, which can make her millions of dollars. Like, it's just another vessel. I know how many...
How do you think everyone started?
How many fathers do I know? How many governments... What the hell did the Rothschilds have to do to make their fortunes, right? It's like everyone had to do... Not everyone. A lot of people had to do some shady shit. I know tons of guys who are fathers now.
50 Cent was a drug dealer.
50 Cent was a drug dealer. I know, like, a friend of mine, like, his dad was a coke dealer, and now he's rich as fuck, not from coke, because he did coke. He sold coke for 2 years, made enough money, and invested it all in real estate, and he's fucking killing it. So, like, I'm not saying go sell drugs or go prostitute yourself or show your tits, but I'm just like saying, don't concern yourself with what this guy or this girl is doing. They're on their own path and they're doing what they got to do for themselves, and they're using what skills they have to move up in the world.
They're using their natural abilities
Yeah.
to do what they can to survive in this world. So it's like, look to them not as literal inspiration, but as look at their formula.
Yeah.
What did they have that they were able to do?
They found something that works and they went with it. And
Yeah.
then it's like you're huge on YouTube or you're huge on Instagram. That's great. Well, what if those things closed tomorrow? How can you use your 1 million followers to help support your life? You need to do something else. Like, you can't keep doing YouTube or Instagram forever, because that's not a forever thing. You need to take those fans, a core set of fans, and bring them somewhere else. And that's what people are doing.
Yeah, whether it's your fans or the money you've made or whatever the hell it is. It's like, don't concern yourselves with other people who are very comfortable in their skin and doing whatever they need to do to make themselves happy.
Yeah, and like, if you're criticizing someone else for doing something, it's because you're not happy with yourself. You're like,
well, yeah, because
it's like you're envious or jealous that they're making money doing that when you're there stroking it to them.
Yeah, and you're essentially saying, I'm pissed at this person because they're making things happen and I'm holding my dick.
Exactly. And look, to the guy who asked me the question, I'm not trying to shit on you. It was just a great question, because it opened something that should be discussed, because it is a form of taboo, this OnlyFans thing. But I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see showing your tits as a bad thing anymore. Like, it's not what it used to be. And the female body is a beautiful thing. So.
And we like to see things that we don't see often. So if there's someone who's not like available on porn and you want to see them naked, you could just subscribe for $8 a month. You could probably, here's a pro tip, just subscribe for the first month. And you just never did it. I only heard.
Yeah, you only heard. Yeah. Subscribe for the first month. Take a screenshot and enjoy it forever.
Yeah.
Just don't share the screenshot.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's so.
Do you think there's gonna come a point, because like everyone's worried about like nudes and this and that and like the shit that's been sent in the DMs, and like the Snapchat have this database where they hold all this stuff. It's like, I think there will actually be like in some database somewhere nudes of every single person that it won't even matter anymore.
Like, like someone said to me, like, okay, yeah, like I'll never show my, they were struggling for money, but they have a lot of followers, but like, I'm not going to show my tits. Like, I want to get a real job. I don't want that to ever leak. I'm like, bosses are going to start not giving a fuck because everyone has nudes out. Like,
do they even give a fuck?
No, but I'm sure some do. But like, for me, let's say like,
but like how, realistically, you want to go work at the dentist and there's some nudes of you.
How does that affect your performance as a dentist?
I don't know.
Exactly. Like, for me, if my nudes got leaked,
is the dentist first of all, for anything to be leaked, someone has to care about you. You have to have like at least 1 million fans of something,
or someone just has to be out there to get you.
Yeah, but then that's a whole different story.
Regardless, what I'm just saying is like, it doesn't matter. Like look, if
is HR doing a nude search?
If your dick appeared on the internet tomorrow, what would it change?
I don't know. It'd be pretty funny because I'd be like, "Yo, mom, check it out."
Yeah, it's hilarious, right? And
it's like, "Yo, I was heezed, bro."
Yeah, everyone's horny. We're human. We're animals. What do animals do? They fuck and they reproduce and they try to find a mate
to get the species going. So like to be ashamed of that stuff, it's like obviously you don't want to be watching porn all day long because it just takes away from your motivation.
No, it destroys your soul.
But at the same time, we are animals.
Yeah.
And our main reason to be here is to reproduce.
We're animals and we're capitalists. So
look, prostitution is the oldest profession.
It is. And if I'm a girl and I've got something to show and you're willing to pay for it,
who's the fool who does?
And it's not like it's not like you're getting blown. It's not like she's coming to fuck you like crazy.
It's safe.
It's literally on the internet. Like, you're in the comfort of your own home and it is what it is.
Like, imagine you flew into a planet and like they all look like monkeys. Mm-hmm. And like you find out that these monkeys are like sending pictures to each other. Like, to us, all fucking monkeys look the same.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, oh, look at these fuckers. They like take pictures.
Yeah, aliens are probably up there looking at us like, look at these idiots. They're all concerned with them. It's the same thing. Small boob, big boob.
Like to us, we like look different and we have our egos and our identities and all these things, but we're just fucking monkeys. We're just the current
if you zoom out and look at the way we act as a human,
we're a disgrace, man.
rich, poor, it doesn't have to do anything. When you zoom out and when you're like on Mars and you're looking at the Earthlings here, we're all the same. Homeless, billionaire, we're all the same. We're all in a cage.
Yeah, and we're all
just a different cage, in a different size.
We're just part of an organism. Mm-hmm. Like I see human beings as the race that connected the grid, so that the next cybernetic race can live on top of this.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter. Just do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't hurt anybody.
I see us kind of like cars. Cars were gas powered at first, and now they're hybrids. They've got gas, and then they've got electric. And soon enough, in the next coming years, it'll be all electric. So humans are like the gas, and now we're kind of with all the technology we have, we're embracing AI and tech. So we're going towards being a hybrid species. Not that I'm not for it. I'm not for it. I'm not against it. It is what it is. Like I myself can't change that. Collectively, if we all want to change it, we will. But if it's improving,
I don't think there's any stopping it.
No, there's no stopping it. Like, look, they are gonna put a chip in our
whether it's our kids or our grandkids,
we're gonna get chipped eventually.
These phones,
we're already being tracked. They have all our facial recognition. 2 years before this, they had all of our fingerprints. Like, they're not stupid.
They know how we tick better than we know how we tick.
They know what we're going to click on before we know what we're going to click on. And I don't know why people are so mad about that. Like, it is what it is. Like, what difference does it make in your life? It's not like you're committing crimes, right? Who cares what your fucking porn history is? Who cares what your buying history is or what your messages are? Like, I always say, like, oh, if the CIA is listening to my conversation, what?
What the fuck you talking about?
They're gonna hear me say a word that is going to compromise me. Like, no, get out of here. Because they have that on everyone else.
Exactly.
And I'm sure there's a lot of worse things going on.